Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Deirdre and today's video is going to be part 2 of my palette focus for the Melt Cosmetics Amor Eterno collection. So if you haven't already seen part 1, I'll leave a link below to that video. And in that video, I did focus purely on the Vida palette, and today's video is going to be focusing on the Muerte palette, which is the one that I'm most excited about, and surprised it's taken me this long to play with it, but I just haven't had time. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. We're gonna do some swatches and some comparisons, and then we're gonna go ahead and create a look. So let's just delve right in. Okay, so the first color is a shimmery teal, and the name of that color is Angelito, which means little angel. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna swatch that here. It's a gorgeous shimmery kind of aqua teal, but it looks a little bit more on the green side. You know how some teals are like bluish green, and this is more of like a greeny blue, if that makes any sense. I don't know. So the second color in the palette is called Lágrimas, which is the more mint green color, which means tears. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch that here. And it's very pretty, very unique. I definitely don't have anything like this that I can think of in my collection currently. So the next color is that super dark tealy blue, and the name is Duelo, which could mean like mourning or grief. And this color looks really pretty, so I'm excited to see how this one swatches. It's a little chunky. That could be just how much I put on here. But these colors are really hard to formulate, and I really like it. It kind of reminds me of a color by MAC. I think it was called, I can't remember the name of the color. It's like escapes me. It's the tip of my tongue, but I remember I wanted it to be this color, and every time I put it on, it was like patchy. So I'm excited and I have high hopes for this one. So the next color is that dark bluish gray color, and it's called Pantheon, which is like a cemetery or like a mausoleum. And ooh, that is a pretty color. I like it. So the next color is that dark navy blue, and it is called Noche Eterna, which is like eternal night. So there's that color. It's a pretty standard, just dark blue, which I love dark blue eyeshadow, so I'm here for it. So the next color is that dark shimmery blue color, and it is called Katrina, which are the skeleton like Day of the Dead dolls, but they're all dressed like really elegant and really pretty. I'll go ahead and throw up pictures so that you can have an example of what one of those are. But that's basically what it is. And so let's see, this is that color here. Wow, beautiful. I mean, who doesn't love a shimmery blue eyeshadow? Come on. So the next color is Velorio, and that is the dark burgundy, almost wine color, and that would be like the wake at a funeral. So let's go ahead and this would be a great like all over smoky eye. Love that. The next color is Sangre, which is the more garnet color burgundy, and this is the swatch, and this means blood, which I feel like they should have named the next one blood, but it's still good. So the next one is Corazon, which everybody knows means heart, and that is the bright red. So it's red, but it's not as bright as the Vida palette. It's a little bit of a deeper dark red. I feel like this color red would be a lot more suitable for more eye colors than the bright red one. I think more people can wear this one, especially darker skin tones. And then last but not least, the last shimmery pale color, Calaca, which is basically like skeleton Again, like those fancy dress skeletons that you see the Day of the Dead. And this is just a pretty basic shimmery, highlighty color. And again, I mentioned this in the first video, I don't put a base on and you know, I'm not going over them 15 times to try to make them look good. This is pretty much just how they look upon first impressions. Give you a little bit more of a close-up view. Very, very nice. My swatches are super ugly. Okay, so to do a couple of comparisons, I wanted to compare this tealy dark blue color from the Morphe 15S Social Butterfly against the Duello color because they kind of looked similar. Let's see if I can pull them up side by side so you can see like how those two blues. But the Melt one is definitely deeper and darker in color. So this is the Melt Cosmetics one and this is the Morphe one. So you can see kind of the same tones, I guess. It's just the Morphe one's a little bit more of a grayer and this one's definitely a little bit more of a greeny blue and obviously more pigmented. But that was the closest thing in my collection that I could find to compare those colors to. So next I wanted to go ahead and compare the dark blues. So this first color is actually the navy blue from the Amor Eterno. And this is actually the navy blue from the Morphe 39A Artistry palette, which you can see is much darker. And then this is the blue from the Blue ColourPop palette in the color called Clubbed In. So what is the blue one? Blue Moon. And it's much, much brighter than I thought it was going to be. But those are the three for the matte navy blue as far as comparisons go. All right, so now that we've gone through all of the swatches, let's go ahead and get started on an eyeshadow look. Okay, there's so many beautiful colors and it's hard for me to decide what I want to do, but I'm going to try and do my best. And I want to apologize in advance if you can hear little yappy dogs barking because my neighbor has two annoying little dogs that he likes to constantly keep outside. And they're always fighting and they're always yapping and they're making a lot of noise and they're super annoying. So I apologize in advance, but I needed to film this video, so if you're annoyed, just know this is what I deal with 24/7, so I'm 10 times more annoyed than you are. So, that being said, let's get started. I think I'm going to start off with the color. I'm going to do Sangre with an Morphe M443 brush, and I'm going to start by pressing this color into the crease. It actually looks deeper on my eye than it does in the palette and deeper than I remembered even swatching. So I don't know if that's because I have put concealer down as my base and so maybe it's just because it's still wet, but it's okay. I actually think I like this because I remember seeing pictures and thinking that there was like a purple color in here, and then when I got it I was like, there's not really a purple in here, and so now it's actually looking more purple than red. So this was the one that means blood, so I'm just gonna start to blend it up using small circular motions. The color blends very, very smoothly. So the color blended out very easily. It's very beautiful. So I think I'm going to go in with the darker color, which is Velorio, and I'm going to put this more concentrated into the crease to kind of deepen it up. Because now I'm interested to see how it looks since that one came out so much more purpley. And again, this color is super dark. Way darker than when I swatched it. So maybe it has something to do with the base. That looks purple. These are this is the first color I went in and this is the color I'm going with now. And as you can see, this looks like a reddish color and it's coming out more purple on the eyes. Now this is much darker than I was initially intending it to be, but oh well, we'll just go with it. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with the red, which is the Corazon color. And I kind of want to add this to the front of my eye, just to add a little bit of color here. This is going to be a much more dramatic, kind of avant-garde look I think I'm going to go for today. I don't have any errands to run, so I can get away with it today. Did all my errands this morning before I started the tutorial. So right in the front and taking it into the brow. Okay, so next I think I'm going to take the Pantheon color, which is like that dark bluish gray. I'm going to start to apply this to the outer lid. Actually, I'm going to switch to like a smaller tipped brush. And then I think next to that dark gray, I'm going to take with the same brush the Duello color. And I'm going to start to put that on the center of the lid. Oh, that color is so pretty. This is going to be a very dark look. If you don't like dark vampy makeup, this may not be for you, but this is totally up my alley. Look at all those colors. They're just so pretty. And then I'm going to go in with that shimmery blue Angelito, and I'm going to apply that to the inner third of the eyelid. And I will say, out of all the shadows that I've used, this is the only one that's given me fallout. So let me do that again, but wet my brush. See if that helps prevent the fallout. It's a very chunky, shimmery color. And then I'm going to take that shimmery white shade, the Calica, and I'm going to add this as an inner corner highlight and also as a brow bone highlight. Again, this is a kind of a chunky, so you're going to want to wet it, otherwise it's just going to go everywhere. I really do feel like I have like an oil slick or like a stained glass painting window on my eye. So I think that for under the eye, I'm gonna put that bright cortisone, sounds like I'm saying cortisone, like the shot, corazon color under my eyes, because I kind of want to accentuate the red that I put in my top corner. So I'm gonna start off with this. And then with a smaller pencil brush, I'm gonna go in with the Velorio color, and I'm gonna apply that color, but I'm gonna concentrate it more along the lash line, and maybe I won't go all the way in, I'll only go about halfway. Okay, so I think that what I'm gonna do now is add my mascara, liner, lashes, finish my face, and then I will come back and show you the final completed look. All right, so this is the finished look. I went ahead and put on some lashes. I just put on some Ardell Wispies, are just like my favorite because they're not too big, but they add just a little bit of something to it. And then for lips, I got this, who is this? Belle and Argent. I've never heard of the brand, but it came in my Ipsy for November, my Ipsy Glam. And I don't normally wear berry toned lipsticks. I just don't like them that much, but I figured it kind of brought out the red and the berry tones in the eye, and I wanted to see if I was gonna like it. It's a good lipstick, I just don't like this color. And that's that on that. So anyways, this is the eye look featuring the Muerte palette, and this one is definitely my favorite. I love dark, vampy, grungy eye looks like this. Like, this is something that I would wear all the time, every day, to go to church, to go to CVS to buy tampons, to go to the grocery store, to go to the club, to go to work, anywhere, everywhere, to clean dishes. I will wear this makeup, and I'm really happy. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please subscribe to my channel. If you've already watched this entire video and you've wasted all this time, you might as well just come back for more, because clearly I kept you somewhat interested. Give it a thumbs up. If you are a fan, leave a comment below which palette you liked best. If you're going to buy it, if you have bought it, what are your thoughts? And I will see you in the next one.